Afternoon all, how are we doing? How are we doing? Oh dear, right, we've got a few in already. Let's have a look who we got. Let's just knock that down so you can hear me. I turn that one up. We have got me. I think we had a few more in. It's gone to top chat for some reason. So we got Video Monkey saying 20 days till Christmas. Aaron's saying wet stream, but I just automatically thought it would automatically reconnect, but it didn't. But I'm here. I'm back. Oh, what a pain. What a pain. So I should be back now, but it's ramping up. Something's using a lot of memory here somewhere. What is it? What is using the memory? I haven't got Chrome connected. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see the stream button because this taskbar thing is up in my face here. Taskbar won't disappear now. Right, I think we're back. It was. Right, so we're back in business. It is using a fair whack of memory for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's this damn Windows 11, isn't it? Or 12, whatever it is. Right, are we back? Are we back? Is everybody back with us? Hopefully you didn't leave. So yeah, bit of a change of schedule today because I just haven't had chance to video David's radio that we're sending him down under. The Thunderbolt enclosure arrived today, but still not working, so it must be the capture card's knackered as well, which is a real pain. Video Monkeys in 20 days till Christmas. Good on you, Graham. Mac Vision, hi Mac Vision. Nick's in, hi Nick. Rob's radio channel, Alan Reed. Aston's in. Damp and dreary Plymouth. You're probably the same as us here, Aston. Pretty rough today. Afternoon, Simon. Storm Dara, yeah. Apparently it's going to be a bit mental this weekend. Not looking forward to that. Afternoon, Mick McGinn. Chris Gladman, thanks for subbing, mate. Much appreciated. Don't forget, if you subscribe during the live stream, you get a notification thanking you for subscribing. So if you're just poised to push that subscribe button, then hit it and you'll get a little notification coming up. Oh, I've really got the sniffles today. Multi's in. Hi Multi. Bailey 2277G. Hi Bailey, how are you? Good to see you, mate. Martin, you crashed the stream. You did. Benji's in, saying it's windy out. Dwarf's in. Hit the like. Chat's been difficult there now. It seems to be working right here. Just catching up. Linux or Linux. Ben, how you doing, mate? Yeah, well the problem was is I rebooted everything and it came back saying I was streaming. I was streaming as far as YouTube thought, but the software wasn't streaming, so it wasn't picking up the software. So we're back, hopefully. Hi Bazaar. Hi Sandra. What's a bummer? A bummer? You're not on about a bimmer, BMW. Lack of beer could be. GTGeoff, afternoon Jeff. This is another one of Jeff's goodies today. Afternoon Anthony. Yeah, a bit rough Bailey, to be fair. Got full of a cold. Had a rough night last night. Hence the slow start today. Hi Russie, KW. Good afternoon to you, KW. Christmas is coming and the wallet is getting thin. Yeah, I've just spent 180 odd quid on this Thunderbolt enclosure, which is massive. It's huge. It's a little tiny capture card in it, and it's about the size of a football pitch. So I'm going to need to get another capture card now. So I've just gone and pushed the button on one now. Luckily for me, you good people have looked after me on PayPal, and I was able to buy it out of PayPal, but it's another 80 quid down the Christmas toilet. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, we need some lubrication, so we're going to go over and have a look at our friendly penguins. Penguin and Pongo. Now, the picture-in-picture is not working. I daren't try and reboot anything again. I think, yeah, no, we don't want to, we'll have to go over this side. There we are. So I've had to go a little bit different because number 5's right where they were standing, so. All right, Penguin, Pongo. Pongo's looking away. He's just not paying attention. He needs some light. He needs to light up his buttocks. We'll sort him out. We'll sort him out. So I've got to manually click everything here to work the camera. So not to worry. I can work with that. Right. So number 5 is down the bottom. Let's see if we can find number 5. What have we got? Oh, hello. Oh, bit of Courage Light Ale. I haven't seen that for a long time. Oh, God, dear. Apologies for the sniffles in advance. Oh, I'm already knocking the new Thunderbolt enclosure. Now, I swear I brought my glass up somewhere, or tankard as it is. Let me go and find my tankard a minute. What have I done with that then? I seem to remember leaving it on a stack of presents. Not presents. A stack of gift wrapping stuff. Wait, Coco! You right, mate? What, Maddie? What? You getting so excited for? No? You don't want to go out there, puppies. You don't want to go out there. I'll leave the door open if you want for a minute, but it's pretty rough, look. Do you want to go out there? No. No. No, Mad Maddie. No, they're not even interested in going out. Look, that's how bad it is. Can't even get the dogs to go outside. That's a first. Right. Let's move Penguin's cam back out of the way. Last time we smashed the camera. Whew. There we go. Right, Courage Light Ale. I can't think when I would have had this last. Apparently Britain's most popular light ale. Yeah, brewed by Marston's in Bedford. Oh, let's get it down my neck anyway. Seems a bit dark here today, but it's really dark outside. Dark and dingy. Right, let's put the lovely Christmas display back a bit. We'll keep the goats to one side because we're going to need them, no doubt. They're always useful. You can't beat a good goat. Take courage. You're off, Martin, are you? There she is, so here we go. I'm gonna sneeze. Afternoon, Joe. Matamble. Oh, hopefully my late start didn't mess you up today. And the change of schedule. A worried look on Pongo's face, worried about the LED. We've got to try and fix something up. We need to make a little LED flasher circuit. Afternoon, Les. How are you, mate? You got your other icon on, so you're at the grandkids' place again? The new enclosure is powering up now, Dwarf, but it's not recognising the capture card. Afternoon, Brett. You're soldering caps in. What's that for, Joe? What's that, Joe, that's costing you $220? That's car battery, is it? Walking Mindy. Afternoon, Derek. Mork, you know, Mork and Mindy. It's horrible. It seems they do multi. I haven't seen that for yonks. Yonks. I suppose that's another strange word. Yonks. I haven't seen it for yonks. Bailey wants Santa. Yeah, it's pretty rough, Ben, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully it'll fizzle out by the time it gets down here, look. Yeah, if you've got lithium ion car batteries, they're like mental money. And if you've got stop-start, they've got to be even bigger. Right, let's have a look what we've got from Jeff today. We've got this. I was racking my brains what to do. So basically swap the two positions. I put David's radio back to when I was going to be looking at this one. Oh, Christ, that's twice I banged that. It's going to have to move from there. I'm going to have to put that on the floor, otherwise we're going to have the same problem again. So this is the RP25. Now, I always say to people, if you want a nice sounding radio that's not too difficult to fix, then these are a very good starter radio for you. You don't need to mess with them usually. They don't usually need a lot of tuning. Dogs are barking at something. Mummy's not due home for a while yet. They've probably seen next door's cat, I expect. So anyway, this one on the outside is not looking too bad. We've obviously got the saggy vinyl, which is nothing new. There's a bit of a dent. It sort of is showing up on the camera just there. That'd be easy enough to push out from in behind. Looks like you've got an original aerial, which is great news. and we got the original knobs. We've got a bit of a electrical tape handle situation going on there, so that needs a new bit of Rexine letting in. Trying to think if I've got a piece anywhere. I have, because I know I put some up in the loft yesterday, but that's typical, isn't it? The back cam panel, is that on? Yeah, it looks like it is. Oh, hang on, no, it's not on in that corner. So that corner's let go, but the other ones are all right, so probably not worth pulling the whole thing off just for that corner. Let's have a look inside. Oh, it smells a bit damp. It smells a bit damp. Battery connectors are there. Amplifiers here. I'm pretty sure Jeff said this one didn't work. Is that right, Jeff? Does this not work at all? So it is an RP25A, so it's not one of the early ones with potentially a dodgy AF117. Did the early ones of these have AF117s? I think they may have done. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, not sure what's up with this one. Normally these just work. Dodgy switches potentially. Got a loose ferret, but not a broken one, luckily. So for those that don't know these radios, they are medium wave, long wave and VHF or FM. FM only goes up to 101. And we've got interstation muting, which basically shuts off any noise in between tuning on the FM stations. It's quite a useful thing to have, but the only problem is you never know whether the thing's working or not. It's not working according to Jeff, which is great. We like not working sets. We love the not working ones. Yeah, they are nice. They are nice hackers. Phil Tube, how you doing, mate? Send it to Colorado. You found an Eddystone by the side of the road that was full of slugs. Whatever next. Right, we need to get some power up the back of this thing. Let's have a look. Where's me plugs? They're all tangled up with Mrs. Cruncher's decks here. Oh, hello. There goes me. In fact, they're all tangled up with everything. Okay, that's not great. Let's get my leads sorted a minute. Yeah, the Stream Deck's not loaded up for some reason. Alright, now where's me croc clip? Come on. Give it back. There we are. Found another hookup lead. Let's get this plugged in and we'll wind it up to 18 volts and see what happens. See where the smoke comes from. Yeah, I did have some handle leather cloth here somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. Okay, we're already on 18. Current limit set low. Let's hook her up and see what happens. So let's connect the black wire to that one. and the red wire to that one. Okay, fire in the hole. Okay, we got a strange rushing noise. I think it just... So medium wave springs into life there. I think it's dodgy switches. So I can get medium wave to work.
With debts being and that's because you've got to keep spending, to the social services and all the rest of it.
Drive on TalkSport.
Okay, so it looks to me like we've got problems with a switch bank in it. So let's pop it out of its case and have a look. You can't really get to the switches very well in there. You can sort of get to them. I could potentially give the FM switch a squirt. Let's do that. I potentially can get in there just about. Let's go with low spray. In fact, if I stick it up upside down, it will go inside them easier. I think it's just been kept in a damp place. 2, can I get in that one? Just 3. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3. The others over there, which is the interstation muting. Okay, we managed to get into those, so maybe we won't need to take it out of the case. See if Diagnostic can work its magic. We'll also stick some switch cleaner in the volume control. We are going to need to get it out of the case to do the bass and treble, which doesn't sound too good at the moment. So just put some fader lube in that and Diagnostic D5 in the switches. Also give the interstation muting control a quick squirt while we're in here. So I'll need a little bit of adjusting, I'm sure. Scratchy. Okay, right. Let's hook her back up again and see if we've actually, oi, hey, see if we've cured it. Got a bit of a glue issue situation going on there, so let's hook her up again. Here we go.
If you're looking for professional grade logically advanced performance, choose Boston Pro Series.
Yeah, it's bogging down quite bad. It sounds like the amplifier's knackered as well. So I think we've got some life. We've got some life. Let's just find my test amp a minute, which I think is up in Mrs. Cruncher's decorations here. It's definitely making some quite horrible noises. So let's have a look. And we've still got no Longwave, but we appear to have FM now. Let's get it in. Right, okay.
On Global Player. Hi Joanna, I'm having a quiet hour listening to Classic FM before I drive down to my friends in Stoke Golding in Leicestershire for supper with them, followed by the ceremonial turning on.
That keeps just going to jump in my pint in a minute. I don't expect it's ever been used on. I don't expect it's ever been used on Longwave.
Paid when exporting to challenging markets.
At UK Export Finance.
At 5 p.m. tomorrow. Kate's going to make an call. Very straightforward. You just answer your phone.
Got any finger food that won't cost an arm and a leg?
Well, actually, same.
Back into it. Here's the Brazina bar song.
25. She's been telling me all night.
So interstation muting I've just switched on that. It's not quite adjusted right.
So hard, I can't worry about I can't take.
So it basically, as I'm tuning, it only picks up the stronger stations.
Dose in RP.
So it cuts out all that hiss in between.
You can also do
at home. For Christmas gift today.
So you get totally silent in between the stations.
Is something harmful being added? 3.
Thank you.
We're just swinging towards people. We're not wasting this time.
Yeah, tuning gang's a bit scratchy as well. But we still have no Longwave. Okay, right, okay, we've got a couple of things to do. We've got to look at Longwave, we've got to look at the tuning gang, and we've got to look at the amplifier. So plenty to do, plenty to be going on with. I'll catch up with a chat a minute. Let's catch up with the chat. You can't wait for Santa, Bailey. He'll be here. There's some massive slugs here. Switch rot. It could do. Here's a black belt. Very good, Ben. Why should you never pick a fight with Santa Claus? Because he has a black belt. Very good. They're very grisly, I reckon. Dog food on a stag night. We've all done it. I love a bonio occasionally. Yeah, so we've diagnosed the issues with it. We know we've probably got a dodgy cap or dodgy alignment on the amp. It certainly doesn't seem to cope with load very well at all. It's going into some sort of weird oscillation-y type thing under load. So we've got to get the thing off. This is one of the ones with the pull-off pieces here, which always get lost. So, whoa, hell, they don't want to come off, do they? Let's get a bit of timber and knock them down. So that one, and the other side, nice and tight, which we like. Two screws. So we may have to strip the FM switch completely out, which is fairly major. Sorry, FM switch, the Longwave switch. It's fairly major surgery on these type of switches. I have got a box. I bought a job lot of amplifiers on eBay some time ago now. I've never really got round to refurbishing them. What we need to do is we need an amp refurbish session. I need a sponsor. I need a capacitor sponsor first though. Right, I've got the usual screws down here. Get my long reach screwdriver out. I bought the long reach screwdriver because I needed to get a long reach screw out once and I didn't have a screwdriver long enough. Now that I've got the screwdriver, I've never needed to use it since. It's typical, isn't it? But one day I'll need it. Yeah, it's definitely got a musty smell to it. As per usual, these are dead easy to get out. Looks like someone's had a go at the speaker connection there. So that's that bit. Let's get the amp out as well. If we can find the right screwdriver first time, unlike me. Third time? Yeah. So you can see we've got a massive great speaker in it. This is why these sound so good. I think it's a Celestion one. Yeah, that's a Celestion speaker. But nice sounding radios, these. As you've hopefully just heard. So let's have a look at this switch panel. So the Longwave switch is this one just here. So I have squirted it, but it just doesn't seem to be playing ball. I could take it out, but it's a real pain in the backside to get it out. I've got to take that front panel off and everything. So let's give it a good soak in, and we'll leave that to cook a minute. Now the medium wave tuning gang, being a bit scratchy, is going to be down to corrosion on the earthing piece of it, I think, anyway. If I can get you in, if it'll focus. Trouble is this ferrite's in the way, really. You can sort of see down in between the veins there, and there is down here a couple little prongs. You can just about see them on the camera in through there. There's a couple little prongs that are earth in this center section to the spindle, and that just gets corroded, especially if it's been damp. So the easiest way to deal with that is just to put a little tiny dot of D100. It's about the only thing you can use for this. I don't know if anybody's got any other ideas, but this does the job. You need to put a little bit of that in between the spindle and the blade. See if we can get it in this side as well. You don't want it on the actual tuning veins. Where are we now? I just need to give that a bit of a turn in and out. Also give the bottom a little bit of a lube. And I suspect that will have cured that problem with it being scratchy in places, because I can't see that the it doesn't look like they're bent at all. They look pretty sound. So you can see where those little veins join on, the little earthing parts. They're joined to this part here. So they go in and they sit in between the. You just can't quite see them because this spindle's in the way. This, not spindle. Yeah, you can't quite see it. But you can see that the veins are clear. There's a little bit of muck in them, but not a lot. Probably brush that out, I suppose. If you do have a particularly mucky one, you can get a bit of isopropyl and some paper in there. Let's give that a blowout as well, if I can find the air. Just dropped its straw into the abyss. There we go. So I reckon that's going to have cured the scratchy volume, scratchy tuning gang. So we'll leave that Longwave switch to fester there. In the on position. So we've got this white powdery stuff on this tuning gang again. There's someone was saying that was some dodgy stuff a couple of days ago when we looked at the RP18, but it looks like they're given the same process. The bit I was doing for the interstation mutant is this little wheel here. Basically you tune to sort of like a medium strength station. You turn this wheel until it goes off, and then you turn it back so as it just comes on, and that should be good enough for all the bands. Looks like the grease has dried out on the I can't find my pen now. I've got my super lube, that'll do. Grease has dried out on the tuning spindle as well, if I can get in there. That'll do. Oh, really, I've got the sniffles on my. Horrible. I was fine. I had no problems. I must have picked it up. I think I picked it up Monday going to do the shopping. Right, so I reckon that's done the tuning gang. So tuning gang, hopefully that switch is done. Interstation muting we've done. So it's just time to have a look at the amplifier then. Okay, so this has got slightly better transistors in this one. What's that? BC108s? Yes, it's got BC108s in it. I think someone's actually done them because the soldering's a little bit blobby. Yeah, they've been added, I think. So maybe somebody's done those thinking that that would be the problem. It could be we just need to adjust the quiescent current and midpoint voltage on this. It might be nothing other than that. I'm going to have a look with the old magnifiers on. Now, someone did ask me if these were glass or plastic. I think they're glass. Yeah, they are glass. Yeah, they are definitely glass. So I'm just going to have a closer look at this, just to make sure we've not got any shorts or... I wonder if that's factory. I mean, all the flux looks the same, so this could be factory. I didn't look at the serial number on this one to see if it was a later version. 47881. No, it's not a B, so maybe it's had a replacement amp at some stage. So no doubt the issue is going to be with one of these caps. There isn't many in these. There's 6 caps in this. I mean, my favourite is going to be this big one. Let's turn the desoldering tool on. What I think we'll do is we'll get those swapped out, and then we'll plug it in and get it all tested. See what the quiescent current and midpoint voltage is on it. The hissy fit audio transistor, Derek, really? Unit Dits, no finger, we're on the Courage Light Ale today. Hi Tim, could be wore off a ferrite coil, could be. Let's just catch up with the chat. Frames are plastic, the lenses are glass. That's right, yeah. Yes, my someone asked me in one of the messages if these were glass or not, and it appears they are. I mean, these are the cheaper ones off of Amazon. My other ones were quite expensive from Farnell or CPC, one of those. Afternoon, Christoph. So the original amp had lock fits in it, I think, didn't it? I don't know, maybe. I know some of them got lock fits in them. I've only got the one type of amp here. Right, so let's have it out. Let's have the 400 out. I think what we'll do is we'll, shall we do them one at a time? Yeah, we'll do them one at a time, I think. Then I can be fitting the new cap as you guess what this one is. So 400 then, the first one. What do you think this is going to be? Is this the culprit? I'm going to sneak. Sorry about that. The show must go on though. So 400 microfarads, what do you think the ESR, not the ESR, the capacitance of that one will be? I'll put that over to one side while I, oh dear, get a 470 out. Right, I think I used the radial caps last time, didn't I? I think I'll use all radials in this one. Oh dear. $470. So we've got a lot of stuff all over the bench again. Everything is in the way. Right. Let's solder that one in. That's in. Right, let's push a button on this one. $533.7. 533, so a fair bit over. 528 for Brett, that's pretty close. 540, that's 7 out. Brett's 5 out, I think that's Brett. Brett, I think. So it's gone high, but you know, I wouldn't have thought that'd be the culprit. Snip the legs off of those. It could be just a combination of all of them gone high that's just bogging it down a bit. But it definitely wasn't good, was it? So it won't take long to change these, so let's get them out and done. I must splash out another 100 odd quid and get a load more Vichy caps in. God, this one does not want to come out. Come out. Come on, you're desoldered. It's going to come out in one big heave in a minute, isn't it? And take the top of my finger off or something. You're coming out, whether you like it or not. Right, this one is a 40 at 16 volts. So that's your next one, 40 at 16 volts. So I'm going to pop a 47 in there. $47 Graham, not 470. And then he put 470 in there. $47 then, what do you think it's going to be? High, low? Hi Jed, how are you, mate? I think you wouldn't be able to resist a hacker, Jed. Bill, how you doing, mate? Just had a colonoscopy. The eye of Sauron only found one polyp. Wow. How was it, Bill? Did you enjoy it, or was it not great? The eye of Sauron. Right, let's push a button on this one. 59. So it's gone high again. So 40. It was 59 then. 53. You got a double 53. 58 for Sandra. It's got to be Sandra. Oh no, Multi said 59. Oh, I know. I got a ruddy doors. I did Vic Zadix nasal spray. That's what Blue Roll's for, isn't it? Ah, that's better. Well, it's not better, but I'm not gonna have snot dripping over everything. Yeah, it was a bit close to the button. They fill you up with a proper full. Gotta love the hackers. Right, let's get the next one out. This one is, what is this one? So there's two that are high, but not like show-stopping high. But as I say, could be a combination of all of them, I suppose. But then back in the day, these would have been fine, no doubt. So this is a 125. A 125. Like the old high-speed train. 125 then. Guess away. What should I put in? 100? But 100's closer, isn't it? 100's closest. $100 ain't gonna hurt in there, I don't think. Now, another problem with these amps could be the resistors. These resistors are pretty bad, so they have all gone pretty high. How are we doing on that one? 125. Well, this one might be a bit mucky on the bottom, this one. God, if we can get the living thing out. That one could potentially be an issue. Right, okay, we all done on the 125? $182. $182. Okay, the next, who was closest to that? 182. That one's gone pretty high, isn't it? 148 for Sandra. I think that's Sandra. I think that's Sandra. Hey, Rich is in. How you doing, Rich? Hang on, we've got another 147 there somewhere, haven't we? We've got Retrotech 147. Sandra's 148. Brett was 147. I think Sandra pips that. It's Benji, was it? $153. Yeah, no, it is Benji. You're all right. Hang on, Multi's got 161. No, Multi's 161. I'm cracking up. It's Multi. I think, anyway. Yeah, I hear what you're saying about going higher in capacitance, but when you look at some of the other hacker models, especially that RP18, when you looked at the 125 caps, they were fitting hundreds in the later set, so that's what I've gone on. Right, okay, how are we doing on the 47 then? Oh, sorry, 40, not 47. This crusty looking 40. Is this the problem one? Whew, I'll tell you what, I'm getting quite hot here sat in this jumper. I've got Rockin' Rudolph, or Rudolph Rocks on today. And Scrooged was very good last night. I don't know what our film of choice is today because Mrs. Cruncher's not home from work yet. So she'll be choosing that one when she gets back. Now normally I go to darts on a Thursday, but it's a cup match tonight and I'm not really feeling up to it. So it's not a compulsory showing. We've got a couple of our lads still going along. But yeah, it's a league singles. Much as I'd like to have gone, it's not worth feeling poorly over, is it really? I'm sure it wouldn't make me feel any better. Plus I'd give it to a load of other people. How are we doing on the 47 then? Sorry, the 40, not 47. No, I believe these are both 80s. Yeah. No, wrong one. Right, let's push the button on the 80 then. Oh, the first nativity. Not dude, where's your donkey? Oh, I think we have our problem, child. Oh, hang on, no, maybe not. No, the leads are touching. Let's try that again. Wow, he's 46. That's pretty good. 46. No one was down that low, were they? With 39.9 for Ben. 49 for Rob. That was a bit of a late entry, Rob. But we'll let it go. 49. That's Rob. I thought that was the problem one then, but it's not. Okay, the next two are 80 then. Just wondering if I got a 150 in a radio. Right, the next ones are 80 then, so we'll do both of these. You have one guess and we'll see who gets them. So I might get both of them. Let's pop a couple hundreds in there. Uh, 135 and 35 I'll do. I will see if I've got a 50 to stick in there, because say it's better to go slightly over than under. It probably worked fine with the 100 in it. I don't know what it's doing in the circuit. I don't know enough about amplifiers. Mr. Mark Hennessy is the man. Solder these in a minute, and that's our soldering jobs done. Right, how are we doing on our 80s? A couple 150s there. No, I'm going to leave the hundreds in for now. See how it goes. We seem to be going pretty high with these. Oh, 80, we've got an 88, Ben. I'm going to stick a little bit of wire on there if I've got a piece of it. Happens to be a little bit of generic wire for hooking amplifiers. I probably left it on the bottom of the other amp I spec, didn't I? Oh no, it's down there. I see you, Mr. Wire. Just going to solder that on a minute. Just on the junction of those two resistors. So we can do our midpoint voltage. I'm also going to give both the potentiometers a quick squirt. More dribble. Just to refresh them. Right, let's do it then. 80. 93.2 the first one. Derek's come in with 91, which is probably, yes, I think that's Derek, the first one. And who's got the second one? $92.26, that's Derek again. Derek's done the double. My favourite song is Late Goodbye by Poets of the Fall. Never heard of that one, Aaron. You on the train on the way home from work, Christoph? There we go. Live capacitor bingo on the train, Christoph. Right. That concludes the recap of the amp. So before we test it, I'm going to set it up. So let's get a capacitor leg of some description. And we need to short the input to ground, which is these two here. I nearly did that with my fingers then. Dear. All right. There we go, one suitably shorted input to ground. Could probably use that to hook onto for a ground as well. Right, so let's connect things back up. Let's turn that thing off for a minute. Still sniffling. Apologies for the sniffling, but the show must go on, people. You know that. Right, that's that. Input short to ground. Need to connect our power supply up. We need to connect our speaker up. It's a bit of a pain getting that speaker over here, but hook her up, hot wire, speaker. Right, let's get some meters in the house. So we need one to do the amps. So we use this one to do the amps. That's our amp meter. So we've got to cut the little test link on the amp. Bend it up. Just using croc clips for ease. Bound to be the wrong way round, it's 50-50 chance. That's that and that. Right, now we need our other meter for the midpoint voltage. I think I'm going to sneeze again. Sorry, I turned my microphone off to sneeze and forgot to turn it back on again. So anyway, I've done the quiescent current and midpoint voltage. That was all, wasn't far off to be fair. So I've just connected it back up now. I need to solder this back together. I'm just going to be lazy and put a blob of solder on this today, just to save a bit of time. So put a little bit of flux on that. There we go. So let's turn it on. And see what it's like now. Are we going to have the funny wobbly noise again? I do need to spray the bass and treble actually. Right, where's all my clip leads gone? They're all attached to the things here still.
These and us together.
It's about political impetus from the very top. Well, Keir Starmer thinks that with these miles...
Oh, that sounds very good, doesn't it? Wow. Why are you surprised that I forgot to put it on, Rob? Daniel's in. Hi Daniel, how are you, mate? They are cracking sets. Simon, how you doing, mate? Sounds good even over the internet, I know. Right, let's give those bass and treble controls a squirt because they're not sounding so great still. Now, what have I done with me fader loop? Let's put some of that in there. We still need to check to see if we've got any immediate, long wave action. Right, that certainly has done the business, hasn't it? What's going on there? Okay, that's sorted the bass and treble, hopefully. Let's unravel all this. Connect that back up again. Let's see if we've got any Longwave now. Longwave is still absolutely silent, so Longwave should have radio 4 around here. So touching the it could be that we've got a wire off. Seems very sensitive if I touch it. So I've just got my finger on the Longwave coil there. Sorry, you can't really see what I'm up to, can you? So this is the Longwave coil. If I touch this, so we've got lots of things. Does seem like it's really detuned. Can't remember which is the medium wave one now off the top of my head. I'll have to get the manual back out. Let's turn that light back on and let's just have a look at the coils on that area 1 minute. It might be that we've got one that's corroded off. It might be, you never know. Let's get my eyes and my tweezers and we'll have a poke about. No, that one's good. That one's good. That one's good. So they all seem to be connected. No issues there. So we've got blue, black. So black should join the other black over here and earth those out, yes. So blue and black are the medium, sorry, orange and green even. So green goes to that and orange goes down to the thing. So it looks like that is our medium wave pot. Medium wave capacitor even. So it could be that we've got a bit of muck underneath the mica or something there. So let's hook it up again. Let's give that a twiddle. Seemed a long way undone. Now there's going to be another one down there, which is probably that one. Yeah. I still think it's the switches, you know, but Let's have a little see, the oscillator for medium wave and long wave is the same in these sets. Should definitely be getting some let's have a look at the circuit then, see if there's anything hang on, we've got somebody with the caps on again. Rob, no, not again. The caps lock king has struck again, look. You've got a VHF 62, which is rubbish on long wave, something to do with the long wave internal coil being single-ended. Changed everything, it's very poor, fully aligned and barely picks up radio 4. Yeah, these are normally pretty good. Orientate ferrite rod for radio 4, some of mine are very sensitive. Yeah, this is the orientation for radio 4, is literally in that position there, Simon. We've got a bit of corrosion down here actually. Around C6 there's a little bit of corrosion. Checking all the other wires are okay. It sounds like it's a tuning issue, because I mean I'm just touching the tuning gain, which is adding a bit of capacitance in there. Sounds like it's a capacitor issue really, but everything's connected by the looks of it. Let's have a look at the alignment. Cheers Jed, thanks for dropping in mate. Sir Caps a lot, yeah. He's a captain. Captain Caps. Captain Capman. Right. Now somewhere I did have, yeah, there we go. Let's pop the Longwave transmitter, aka Derek Cooper's very own, on. And let's see if anything can be picked up on that. Hey Nigel, how are you? Yeah, the Caps King's back. Which device did you just plug in? I plugged in a headphone, I believe. Right, let's get some sort of music situation going. So let's try royalty free. Royalty free Christmas. No. What a load of nonsense. So it is picking up. Now I've tuned it in properly. Okay, it didn't like that. It stopped for some reason. Says this is royalty free. I'm not convinced. I may have to do some editing. Clapham Junction, over the engine. You're getting your ham radio back on the air, Nigel, are you? Very good. It just doesn't seem to be liking playing this for some reason. I don't know, for some reason Amazon Music's playing up a bit at the moment. I don't know why, whether it's just the bandwidth because I'm streaming at the same time it's struggling. I don't know. That sounds good enough, doesn't it? So the bass and treble are working nice now. So clearly it is picking up. It is picking up. It is working, should I say. So let's pull that out and put that to one side. What we need to do is get the yeah, that was festive Christmas music, which is basically horses neighing, people walking in the snow, horses eating hay. What is that all about, eh? Okay, right, let me find that document again. Right, RP25, Sovereign 2. Let's look at Longwave alignment. So look at how Longwave works. The oscillator is a grounded bass Hartley oscillator. Circuit is tuned on medium wave by L5, TC3 and C9. And the tuning gain long wave by L5, which is the same, TC4, C10, 9 and GC3. So TC is the coil on the aerial, I think. So C9 and 10 are probably these ones down in here. C1, TC4. So I think we're going to have to go for a bit of an alignment on this to try and get it working better. Let's just see where we are on the stream. Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, excellent. Let's check the chat out. It seems to be moving fairly quick. Sounds like a crossword clue. You're writing email. Okay, right. Yeah, probably is a crossword clue. Circuit description. DC3. So C10 is that one. C10 is that one. What was the other one it said? C9 was it? Stop. C10 and C9. C10 or C9 then. C9 is a big one right up in under the top. That's got to be this one up here. It could be one of them. I mean, they're both silver micas by the looks of it. Right, let's have a look at alignment on this. IF alignment. We don't need IF because IF is working fine. Well, I say IF's working fine, but it's best left alone unless there's an issue with it. It seems to be working fine on medium wave, so I can't see the IF being a problem just on long wave. Right, so long wave alignment, switch to long wave, inject via a loop a signal of 200 Hz, or use the Radio 2 program as a source and adjust TC4 to bring the signal source coincident to the 1500 meter calibration mark. Okay, this is not going to help it, but we'll do it anyway. Let's get me little loop down, loop the loop, loopy loop. Well, it's already on 200 for when we did the other radio, the RP18. Did we align that? Right, so it should be kicking in about there. 30%, 200 kilohertz. And we don't want FM at wideband. Right. Have we got modulation? Yeah, I've got modulation on. That should be banging in there. It should be absolutely hammering in there. It's strange that I can't hear definitely on 200 kilohertz. Should be around there somewhere. Can't hear a dicky bird. TC2, let's have a look at TC2 and TC4 then. Oh, TC4 is that one. Ah, unusual, I got that wrong then, I thought it was the other one. You just can't get in. And TC2, I'll show you TC2, but I think the TC2 is that one. Strange. Wow. I can sort of hear a very faint. I mean, that should be blowing me ears. I've got 100 millivolts on that. 50% modulation. I can hear a very faint. It's absolutely deaf as a post on Longwave. It's really deaf. I can't believe it's so deaf. Try moving the coil, but I don't think that's going to do a lot of good. Wow. How are we doing for time? We're past time, unfortunately. Anybody got any suggestions? Rampton, how you doing, mate? A day full of meetings, Rampton. Nice. Interstation mutant has muted everything. Yeah. I can hear the tone, but it's really, really quiet. It's almost as something's holding it back, you know? If I touch anything, it's like this capacitance missing, you know? I can hear it, but it's really quiet. I'm going to quickly just try moving the aerial coil. I can't see it being that far out to be an issue though, to be honest. But you just never know, do you? just so faint. There's got to be one of these caps gone. Or we've still got an issue with the switch. Wow, it looks like we've not solved Longwave. We've sorted everything else out, but not Longwave. That's to be continued. To be continued, TBC. To be continued. Oh dear. Right, let's see what we can do to this screen now. Let's get rid of me. So let's pop that one up out of the way for a minute, because we need to get the old Wera advent calendar in. So I'm going to have to go right the way through that, have a look at all of the components in the Longwave section even. And see if I can get to the bottom of that, because I don't think it's the coil. It might be we can get a decent signal through it with the AM modulator, battery transmitter. Right, looking for number 5 today. Number 5, where are you? Spotted number 7. I can see number 5. Yeah, I think so. I mean, it can't be a transformer coil because there's no sort of separate transformer coil for medium wave. Sorry, long wave. I keep getting confused. Is the oscillator still running? It must be, Tim, because I can hear the signal. Christmas movie Die Hard. That's not a Christmas movie. Rich, you're being controversial. I don't know. We need to get the ticket out. I'll stick it in the. I'll stick our Christmas movie choice in the messenger group and that later. On the right boot, and Daniel's saying on the left boot. So that's his right boot. That's his left boot. So. It's yeah, Daniel's got that one. But it's his right foot, I suppose, isn't it? No, it is his right foot. It is on the right foot. So yeah, it is the right foot. So Daniel, no, your left one's this one. Down here, look. What have we got in here then? Oh, ooh, hello. A baby. It's a little baby one. That's a thing I've not seen from Wera before. If I can get the thing out. Oh, come on. You don't want to come out. I don't want to scratch it. It's like a little baby ratchet. Yeah, I suppose it would. It's clever how they can make stuff so small, isn't it? That must sit in one of these two. I'm sort of pushing that one over, so it might be this one. I assume it sits in there. There we go, another piece. Piece number 5. So how many streams have we got left now? Because we're only streaming to the 23rd. 18 streams left, is it? Baby rat? What's going on? Lethal Weapon, yeah. See, Die Hard, there was some Christmassy bits in Die Hard, but I wouldn't say it was a Christmas movie as such. There's a couple others, isn't there, that were sort of out at Christmas time, but they weren't really what I would call a Christmas movie. Anyway, well, that was a quick transition. That's all for today, people. Apologies for the issues with the computers first off and all the rest of it, but you know, we got there in the end. We had a stream. Anybody got any ideas on the Longwave issue? There's a few things it could be. It could be one of those silver micas. Really just got to pull a leg on each one and test them. The Grinch. You thought I said baby rat rat poo, did you? I could have done. Rob's speaker nuts ratchet. Terminator. Thanks, Daniel. Cheers, everyone. Cheers, everybody. That's it for me today, and I'm going to go down and you know, going to be ill, sat in the chair with me eggnog. So catch you soon. Bye for now.